hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys are having a good start to your new year. I know I am. So, today I just wanted to pull some cards for 2023, the first cards of the year as far as the horoscopes goes for me. And I appreciate you all being here with me. Okay, so guys, you're here and you can hear me, please say something in the chat. So the first one that we're going to start off with, I think we'll start off with Virgo as our first sign and go from there. Okay, so let's look at Virgo for January, for the month of January. And the time is 9:18. Okay, Virgo. I'll pull 10 cards. All right, so let's see what's happening with Virgo. First card we have up is Seven of Wands. So it looks like, Virgo, this is you. You've had some challenges this past year, and here you are standing your ground, protecting yourself, defending yourself, making sure that you are staying in control of what's going on around you. It's a great card to have. And then you also have, you've been doing a lot of hard work, Virgo, and you're looking at to see if what you've done is paying off. So you're checking out that crop. You're looking at all the hard work that you've done, and you've invested a lot in whatever it is that you've been working on. And now you're watching to see if the growth happens for you. So that's that's your challenge right there, to see if what you worked on all year, I'll say 2022, if that's coming to fruit, if anything good is coming to you, coming to fruition with that. Wow, the foundation, Virgo, is the Fool card. Okay, there we go. The Fool card. And it looks like you're going to have some new beginnings, some great possibilities coming up for you. It looks like it may be time for you, Virgo, to trust life and step out there and see if what opportunities are out there for you at this time. So that's a great card for the foundation, because it looks like, Virgo, there has definitely been some challenges for you. So now you're ready to step out there and see what happens. Again, here we go. All the hard work that you've been doing. Your Virgos are hard workers anyway. That's what they do. And this shows that you're really passionate about what you've been working on. You have really high standards. You are really developing your skills if this is something new for you. And so you've really been working hard. This is your past card. So it says here that you've really been working hard, and that goes right along with your foundation card, because that's telling me that it's time for you to step out and try something new. Okay, and now we have also for you, wow, crowning you is the Ten of Swords. Now, in this case, I would say this is endings. There's been some painful things that you've gone through, maybe in the last year. And I'm going to say that this is definitely there's been a lot, there's been some loss. There's been some times when you felt betrayed or defeated. But the good thing about this 10 of swords is that this is also endings. Tens are about endings. They can be about beginnings or endings. So you've been through a lot already. You've really worked hard, and now you're ready to reap that reward. Okay. Next card we have up here, it's Judgment. Another great card. This is your near future. This is your near future. This is saying that there may be some kind of rebirth for you, Virgo. That your inner self is calling you to make these changes. There may be a new awakening for you, Virgo. Wow, this is really, really wonderful. Goes right along with you stood your ground there. You stood your ground. You worked hard. You've had some betrayal, but um, now is the time that you're going to see some rebirth coming for you. Now, around you, you've felt the emotional loss. You felt um, the pain of and heartbreak, of suffering, grief, that kind of thing. There has been some depression, some loss. It's all showing up here. This is how you're um, maybe feeling at this time. But I see this as okay. You've been through these changes already, so now is the time for you, Virgo, to move on from that. And what's in your environment here is the Two of Swords. This is what's around you. Now, moving on from grief and loss and all those things that have maybe made you feel depressed, this hard work, that all the hard work that you have done and that kind of thing. Now it's your turn to make a choice, Virgo. It's time for you to make a choice. Are you going to stay in the grief and within the grief, the loss, the disappointment, that kind of thing, even though you've been working so hard to make sure that things are going right? You have to make a choice. You're at a crossroads at this time. And I would say the beginning of the year, you're going to have to decide whether or not you're going to let that go. You're going to let that past go. This is another thing as far as the judgment card that we just pulled. That's another factor of that judgment card is letting go of the past and moving on. So you've had a lot of loss, a lot of hurt, a lot of grief in the last year. But as you move on to 2023, now is the time for you to make that choice, to make sure that if you're going to stay there, I would say, maybe get some help, talk to someone about what's going on with you. But you also have the choice of moving on and making things better for you. Okay. And then we have, wow, the Ace of Cups. This is wonderful. You have the Ace of Cups coming up here. Now, aces are always about new beginnings, and you will be having a new beginning because it's showing up here with this Fool card also. Fool card is saying new beginnings, new growth, a new way of looking at life. If you let it go, if you let the past go. So here you go again. You're very compassionate. You're very creative. Um, there are there may be some spiritual intuition that you're getting at this time. And this is a 7 year, of course, so you may get a lot of spiritual intuition coming in to you, Virgo. So, wow, that's a great card to have. And then here in your final outcome is the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is all about giving and receiving, giving and receiving. So here you go. You have really worked hard, Virgo, over the last year. You've been through some emotional things, but now it's the time I can see where you are really ready. You've been giving, giving, giving. Now it's your turn to receive. That's how I see that card showing up for you, Virgo. So, does anyone have any questions? Any Virgos in the chat that may have a question? If so, please put it in the chat and I will answer your questions. Otherwise, we will move on to Leo. And it is now 9:26. Okay, so let's move on and let's see what's going on with Leo for the month of January. I hope that helped someone. especially if you're a Virgo, or if you know someone that is a Virgo, maybe you may want to have them um, share this video with them so that they can see um, the message for the month of January for them. Okay, I'm just going to clear the cards here as we move on to Leo. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. Like I said, if you have any questions, just put them in the chat for me. And we're going to move on to Leo. Pull 10 cards again for Leo. All right, Leo. 10 cards for Leo. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so Leo, let's see what's going on with you for the month of January 2023. The first card up that represents you, Leo, is the Knight of Cups. Now, this Knight of Cups. He's a very romantic knight. So maybe there's something romantic coming your way. You may be getting some kind of offers. You're very creative, also. There may be some kind of proposals coming for you. So, in this case, I'm going to say that Leo, you are going to be following your heart about something as the month goes on. Hi there, Miss D. So glad to have you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're cooking something delicious. Okay, crossing you, Leo, at this time is the 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is all about independence. Um, you're making sure that you're able to become financially independent and that kind of thing. So that's what's crossing you as you get these offers or a proposal, as you follow your heart. And I would say intuitively, even following your heart. As you follow your heart, you're going to be thinking about becoming financially independent, or really just working on your money and making sure that things are right for you. Okay, now this is a wonderful card for you to have here also. This is the 10 of Cups. This is all about relationships, divine love, that kind of thing. Leo, wow, it looks like somewhere you're looking to have some kind of relationship come up for you in the next month. Or maybe, when I read these cards, I usually think a month to 6 weeks, somewhere in that time. So you may be having a relationship show up, maybe an old relationship coming back, or someone or something new for you, or even you also can also be about your family. And you want to make sure that your family stays together. All right. So that's a good card to have. Next card we have here for you, Leo, in your recent past is the 10 of Swords upside down. So it's like you've been through something. You have been through something. But guess what? With this being in the recent past, you are definitely letting go of some things. So swords have been there. You've been betrayed. Now is the time for you to let it go. Things are going to start happening, moving for you. Things are going to get better. Okay, so next card we have what's crowning you, Leo, right now is lots of opportunities. So many opportunities. Sometimes when this card comes up, it's like, I don't know which way to go. I'm a little bit confused. Should I take this offer or should I take that offer? Go to that first card that we picked up for you, which is that Knight of Cups, where you may be getting some proposals, some offers, some things like that. You may be a little bit confused about what it is you should do, but when you choose, make sure that you're thinking about your finances and that kind of thing, because you want to be able to support your family, and I think that is very important for you. As a Leo, you're thinking about your family and you're thinking about what choices you have, and you do have choices, some choices here. So you're not. It's not like you are don't have different paths or different ways to go. But I would say just choose wisely. Okay, and the next card we have up for you is Judgment. Judgment card. Now you're going to be thinking, this is the near future. You're going to be thinking about the past. As you make these choices, you're going to be thinking about, well, I remember uh, December 22 when I expected things to go one way and they went another way. And sometimes when you have these choices like this, it kind of stifles you and you're not sure what to choose. So this is about letting go of the judgment, letting go of the past, and moving on from that, and making sure that as you make these choices, they are not based on what's happened with you in the past. This is moving forward, your future. Okay. And then we have the death card. Now, as we know, as we always say, when this death card comes up for tarot, we are not talking about a literal death. Death is about transformation, change, that kind of thing, things that are coming into your life. You've had some ups and downs, I'll say, the last year, but you are thinking about improving your finances and that kind of thing right now. So you're getting these offers. You may have to do something a little different this year, especially the month of January. As you get these offers, you may have to try something different, because this card comes up and it's all about change. Card is all about change. So think about that. Now we have the um, Eight of Cups showing up here. Cups are all about emotions. And it looks like someone is walking away from something or walking towards something. Now, if this is you, Leo, be brave enough to let something go that you know that you may need to let go. There may be something in your life that you've been thinking about it. Should I let it go? Should I walk away from it or whatever? And if that is the choice, if that's one of the choices you have to make, you really need to go within and really think about this, because this is definitely going to be an emotional decision for you this month. So you might have to let something go so that you can move on. Next card up we have is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is someone that's very nurturing in your life, someone that's there to comfort you, to make sure things go the way that they should go. And she is really intuitive and caring, and making sure that you know that she is there for you. So there is someone in your life, Leo, that's there for you to help you through these times and to make these decisions. Now you also have um, the Two of Pentacles, choices again, choices. Um, you're really juggling some things and you're not sure which way to go. And I do want to clarify that, because I think that this is all happening for you at this time, Leo, because you've been through some changes, you've been through some things, some betrayals and that kind of things, and you just don't know which way to go at this particular time. So let me clarify some cards here for you, Leo, because you seem to be, for this month, a little confused, even though it looks like your relationships are improving, but you got to let go of the past. I just want to clarify that Two of Pentacles, where you're doing all the juggling. So let's see, Spirit, can you tell Leo about the Two of Pentacles? Wow, and you get the Ace of Cups. Wonderful, wonderful outcome. Now, this is about new beginnings. You're going to have to do some things to start over. You're going to have to do some things, get creative, um, tap into your spirituality, your intuition. As I said before, for Virgos, this card came up. And this is the 7th year, which is a spiritual year, the godly year, that kind of thing. So everyone basically should be trying to go within and check with themselves, with their higher selves, if you want to call it that, your soul's self, your spirit self, and see what information you can get there. So I think in order for you to get through this juggling, this confusion that's going on, and all the many choices that you have, I think you're going to have to sit down and go within and really think about what is the next step for you as you move on, as you make sure that your relationships are kept intact, and you also want to make sure that your financial stability is also good. Okay. If anyone has any questions concerning Leo, put it in the chat. Let me know. And I will try to answer some questions for you. If not, we're moving on. And we're going to move on to Sag. All right. Sagittarius, you're next up next. And 937. Okay, Spirit, give us information for Sagittarius. Let us know what's in store for Sagittarius for the month of January 2023, starting the month off. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I had some technical difficulties earlier, as usual. I tried to go live a little earlier and stuff happened. So I'm doing it now. I'm glad you guys are here. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, we will pull 10 cards for you and see what the month looks like for you also. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, or for those of you who were celebrating, or just, good times the last few months of 2022. So let's see what we got here. All right. First card up we have for Sagittarius is the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is all about competition and disagreement, strife, some chaos, that kind of thing. So that's where you are right now, Sagittarius. There is, not a big fight, but there's something going on with you that's causing some conflict and tension. That's the Five of Wands. And fives are all about change also. So you're like, when we look at numerology, fives is right in the middle. So this is where you're going to change. Either you're going to go toward that six, or you're going to go back to the four, so, and sixes bring harmony. So hopefully you're thinking about bringing harmony back into your life. Now, this is crossed by a King of Cups, which is telling me that there is some cups again are also about emotions. So there's someone in your life that wants to help you bring balance. This king, he's very, very empathic, and he wants to help you bring balance into your life. So this is someone that you may want to look to, that's in your life. Could be a father figure, brother, husband, a mate, someone in your life that may be able to help you through some things. Now, again, we have this 10 of Cups showing up. It's like this month for everyone that I've read on so far, just about has had this 10 of Cups come up, which is about family and relationships and that kind of thing. So this is your foundation card. And it's saying that, that those relationships and family, those are things that make you happy. So that's what's keeping you going. You want to be very content with your family relationships, or your, any kind of relationship that you're having at this time. Know that you're being supported with the people around you that love you. In your recent past, I'll say, the last month or so, or even the last year, you've been trying to do some collaboration things with others, work with other people, that kind of thing. That's in your recent past. That's what you've been trying to do. And we have the Ace of Cups showing up here again. So this Ace of Cups is what's over you. Okay, what's crowning you? Again, we're talking about creativity. We're talking about new beginnings. We're talking about compassion and maybe even a proposal of marriage with this card coming up here. Look at that. Maybe in this coming month, you may get some kind of proposal. Wouldn't that be wonderful? If you're ready for that, you may be looking at that kind of thing. Now, in your near future, I would say be careful. Be careful, because this is a card of thievery. Someone that's trying to get over on you, or someone that thinks um, they can make things happen and you're not paying attention. Okay, they're trying to get away with something. So there may be someone in your near future that this may come up for you. So keep your eyes open for that kind of thing. And this is you right now. You're worried about something. I don't know what it is, but there is some worry going on for you. And maybe that's where that chaos is coming in. There are some things that are very much conflicting you at this time. And it could also have something to do with someone in your life that's trying to get away with something. Now, as we pulled up this King of Cups here, it could be this King of Cups here. Okay. Even though he is he's one of those emotional people. It is someone in your life, though, that's when we say crossing you, it's like they may be hindering you from doing something that you want to do, even though they may be coming across as really loving and kind and that kind of thing. But with that king being right next to this Seven of Swords, here's someone trying to get away with something. I would be very careful if I were you for the month of January. Okay, and then we have next up in your environment is the hanged man. The hanged man. Now, this is saying take it easy, take it slow. If a proposal does come up for you, a proposal of marriage or that kind of or something like that, take it slow. Make sure that this is really what you want to do at this time, Sagittarius, because this is saying that it's just time maybe to take a pause, surrender, let some things go, really dig deep, look for that enlightenment moment. See, he has the in the little halo there. There may be an enlightening moment coming through for you. That's kind of hard to say. And you may find some things out. So you don't want to be a sacrifice. You don't want to sacrifice yourself there. So make sure you're careful with that as the month goes along. Now, we also have for you, yeah, we have the Eight of Wands up here. And it says that things are going to be delayed. Um, this is in your hopes and wishes area now. Of course, you don't want things to be delayed, but this may happen for you. And I don't know, maybe you are hoping if you're not sure about something that's going on here, a delay may be a good thing for you. And the last card that we have is the final outcome card, is that challenge and competition that you're having. And I am going to clarify that because with these two, the chaos card coming up here, you have this challenge card coming up here, and it looks like for the month of January 23, I would say take it easy. Take it easy for you, Sagittarius. But let me clarify that final outcome. Why are you on the defensive? Wow. Okay. So there's been a lot of emotional pain going around you at this time. I'll say the last month or so. And so you're still dealing with that. So, yeah, I would say just take your time as this month goes on. for you, Sagittarius. Take your time. Make sure that you know what you're getting into as you move on. Make sure that there's no one around you, or if there is someone around you that you may have a hint of maybe trying to pull a fast one on you. I would say take your time with that person or let them go. You may know exactly who I'm talking to you about, and if that is someone that you know about, put it in chat. Let me know what you're thinking about this person. But there you have it for the month of January, and have a good evening, Sagittarius. Now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, and we are at 9:47. All right. Let me just shuffle the cards up here, see what Spirit wants us to know. Wants Capricorn to know for the month of January, starting off 2023. All right. Here are the cards, Capricorn. Spirit. What is it that you would like Capricorn to know about January 2023? First month of January here. Capricorn. All right, let's pull the first 10 cards for Capricorn. All right. Capricorn, first card up for you is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Swords are all about messages. They bring messages and that kind of thing. But this could also be about new ideas that are coming through for you. You are very knowledgeable. You want to communicate. Swords are about communication, that kind of thing. But it can also be about someone that's watching you. But I would say that in this particular case, it's more about you coming up with the new ideas and that kind of thing. Again, we get the Seven of Wands upside down. Second time this has come up, but only this time is reversed. So it looks like you may be a little bit crossing you is exhaustion. You feel like you may want to give up. You've been a little bit overwhelmed. You have all these new ideas coming, but you are feeling just a little bit overwhelmed. So that's something to think about as you move forward into 2023 with your new ideas. Maybe you need to take a break, relax for a moment. Just take a little staycation for a few days and, get some clarity on some things. Now, we also have the three. This is your foundation, is celebration, which is great. It looks like you're going to be celebrating something, maybe some friendships, some collaborations that you're working on with others. So this is a good time for you. But I would say, like I said, just take some time out just to relax and make sure that you're not being overwhelmed. Because in the past, it looks like you have felt like mentally that things were not going smoothly for you. You have felt entrapped, and that comes again from that overwhelming feeling that you've had. And it may be just time for you to take some time to let those things go and just take a break and take off that blinder and realize that you can't handle everything. You can't handle it all. Sometimes there's only so far we can go, and then we have to take a break and take some care for ourselves. Now, crowning you is the King of Wands, leadership. And I believe this is probably you. You're in that leadership mode, because it looks like there's some celebration going on here, and you're just like a natural kind of leader, Capricorn. So this is why you're probably feeling so much overwhelmed, because you may be taking on just a little bit too much on yourself. You need to let some things go, Capricorn. Okay, now the in your near future is strength. Now, I feel like the strength is really a great card for you. But here's the deal. I think that you're gonna have to be courageous enough to let some things go so that you can find the strength to do what you need to do so that you can lead. This is important to you, Capricorn, is that you want to lead. So you're going to have to take some time out and go within that kind of thing. Okay, so here you go. We have the death card showing up here. Of course, this is all about challenges. This is all about transformation, new things coming up for you. And of course, this goes right along with the first card we pulled up about new ideas and that kind of thing. That's you. You are coming up with some new ideas. Things are going to be changing for you. You may have to do some transformation, that kind of thing in your life. Change some things up so that you can move forward, because it's like life wants you to start some new things, and you have to be prepared and ready for that. But like I said, your challenge is making sure that you're taking care of yourself. The next card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is all about financial security, family, that kind of thing. So, this is a really successful card for you, Capricorn. So, I hope you're paying attention, because now is the time that this month is a great time for you to see some success come into your life, and maybe on into 2023. Okay, right, because here's the next card is the sun. The sun is all about happiness, positivity, success, rebirth. This is three cards in a row that's telling me the same thing, that that you're going to be successful for this month and maybe even the next few months. I mean, we've got 2023. It's all up to you as far as how you use the success that's coming in your life during this month of January. And we have next the Two of Swords. Now, this is all about decision making. There may be some things, like I said, the only thing that I could see here that you're going to have to, that may put you at a crossroads, is whether or not you're going to take care of you. All right, Capricorn, it's whether or not you're going to take care of you. If you take care of you, you don't have to worry about these heavy swords here that you're trying to carry. And you'll be able to make a choice, because the choice is, even though it feels like it's a difficult decision, because we don't like to, as we're doing things, we don't take the time to take care of ourselves a lot of times. So look at, especially Capricorns. I mean, they're an earth sign, and they like taking care of others before they take care of themselves. So this is what we have going here. So I would say, Capricorn, this is really a good time for you. The month of January is going to show you some new things. You may get some collaborations with others, but this is a beginning time, a new beginning for you. And it's a great time to have that beginning, because you're going to have new things coming your way. You're going to have new successes, that kind of thing. But the bottom line is, take care of you first. Okay? All right, let's move on. Next, we are going to let's do Aries next. Aries, and we are at 9:55. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants Aries to know. Just stick these in here. Here are the cards. All right, Spirit, what is it that Aries needs to know for the month of January? Again, we'll pull 10 cards for Aries. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe. It will help the channel. All right, let's see. Hi there from India. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Okay, let's pull 10 cards for Aries for the month of January. See what's happening. All right, Aries. What is it that Spirit wants you to know? Okay, first card off the bat. This is you, Aries. It's time for you to relax a little bit. Time to take a break. You've been working hard all last year. You've been working hard, and this is a card of take a break, retreat, vacation, staycation. Um, just relax, go within, meditate, that kind of thing. That's what's happening for you, Aries. This is your card. The first card up is saying that it's time for you to take a break, and this is a good time. January, brand new year. Take a break. Okay, and then next up we have is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Now, wands are all about action. Now, I just got through saying take a break. Okay, but you still need to keep some things going. If you take a break for a week or maybe even a few days, rest, relaxation, get some recuperation going, and you are going to be ready to start some new projects. This is all about new beginnings, new growth, that kind of thing. This is what's crossing you. This is what's waiting for you, okay? And the next card up we have is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Now this is reversed. Now I would say that you've been giving, giving, giving. This is why you need to take a break in the month of January. You've been doing a lot of giving. It's time for you to receive, to take care of you, and to receive, Aries. So this is what this card is saying. It's been kind of one-sided for you. You've been giving. Now it's time for you to take some, and as a matter of fact, take some and take care of you. Okay, the next card up we have is the five of the Hierophant, which is the number 5 card. Fives are all about change and that kind of thing. This, I feel like this is a time for you to make a change. This is in your recent past. You've been following tradition, maybe religion, society has had you doing some things maybe that normally you would not. You would think twice about doing again, and maybe this is what's gotten you into the mode of where you need to relax and go within and take care of you. So there's been some things that's been going on that you felt like you needed to be approved of as far as society goes, and you've kind of let that hinder you in a sense. And now here you are, the King of Swords. Okay. Um, Swords are all about the mind, and they're an air sign, that kind of thing. So get some mental clarity. Get some mental clarity as you move into um, 2023. Make sure that's where that. I keep looking at this card, this first card that we pulled for you, which was take a break, time to take a rest. You need to get some mental clarity as far as what you're going to do next. You need to start thinking about yourself. You need to let that go. If you're looking at what society says you should do and that kind of thing, maybe it's time for you to decide what it is that you need to do for you. Okay, and next card we have is a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Again, we got these swords coming up here again for you. So this is in the near future. Um, and it looks like with this Queen of Swords, try not to judge yourself too harshly coming up in the new year. Try to um, try to look at being a little more independent. That's what that Queen of Swords, she's all about, independence and trying to get a clear perspective on some things. Goes right back to that first card that we pulled up for you. Now, this is you, and you are standing your ground about something. This is how you feel right now, like you have to stand your ground about something, which is good. And I hope you're going to decide to stand your ground about taking care of you. You need to, it may be a test of faith for you, okay? What's really important to you is society and making sure that they see you in a certain way. Is that more important to you than how you feel about you? And if that's the case, um, you need to change some things. And but I'm hoping that this standing your ground is that when you, because this is in your future here, when you decide that you're going to take care of you, you won't let other things come in and change that, or other people come in and change that for you, other rules and other, just as we move on into this 7 year of 2023. I think it's saying we need to go within. We need to spiritually um, accept what it is that's good for us, and not what it is that others are thinking about we should do. What's good for you as you move on, Aries. Okay, and wow, we have another sword card here for you. This is the Knight of Swords. This is in your environment. Ambitious, moving forward quickly. You are driven to succeed. Okay, and I do believe that as you move on into 2023, you will figure out that you need to defend your beliefs. You're going to have to move forward, defend whatever it is that you believe in. And I'm getting the feeling that this read is all about society and how you live and how you look at society and how you fit in to society, and how you feel that you move in society. Are you moving this way because this is what you want to do, or how you feel you should do it, or is it because of what is expected of you? So this is something for you to think about as you move forward. Okay, we have next up we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is telling me that there's like a lack of long-term vision for you. And maybe this is part of it, how this is all fitting into society for you. Because if you are lacking a long term vision for yourself, this is saying that you're letting someone else determine what your vision is. So I would say, in order to get over the disappointment of things that have been happening in society for you, Aries, I would say it's time for you to just move on and be you. Take care of you. Be who you are. Okay. Oh, wow. And the final outcome is the Nine of Cups. This is a wonderful final outcome for you, because when you decide to be you, Aries, you know what's going to happen. All your wishes are going to come true. Wonderful things, positive things are going to happen for you. You're going to be very content. You're going to be very stable, um, emotionally satisfied, and that kind of thing. But it will take a little work for you, Aries, as you move into 2023, starting this month of January. As you move in, it's going to take a little work for you to understand that you should live by the rules that make you happy. Okay. And I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions for me concerning that reading. Put that in the chat for me, guys. And we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Aquarius at this time. And it is 10:05. Okay, I'm going to clear the cards out. Thank you guys so much for hanging in here with me. Aquarius. Aquarius is up next. My spirit, what is it you want Aquarius to know at this time? Aquarius. Cards are jumping. Wow. Aquarius. Okay, let's pull 10 cards for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. It's going to take me a little tea here. Okay. First card we have up for Aquarius is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're very independent at this time, clear-minded, clear-minded. You're a person that at this time you're being very direct with your communication, which is great. We have the Queen of Swords up here for you. Next card we have up is the Eight of Cups. Now, wow, it's like there is something that you feel like you need to walk away from, even though you are very clear-headed and that kind of thing. You know that there is something that you need to be walking away from at this time. So let's move on. Let's see what else. Okay, there's something. Your foundation is that there's something that's maybe that in the back of your mind, the moon, when the moon shows up, it's about things that are hidden and that kind of thing. Well, maybe there's something that you're not ready to look at, some kind of illusion, something that is mysterious for you right now, that's giving you some anxiety and that kind of thing. And this is what's on your mind about walking away from something. Now, in the near recent past, there's been some judgment. You're looking at your past and you're thinking about things that have happened in the past, but this is something that you need to let go of, whatever that was that happened in the past for you. Okay, and crowning you is you're trying to balance some things here. You are really trying hard to balance some things, and you're doing a lot of juggling. There's some decisions that you have to make, and you're trying to balance getting those decisions made. Now, in the near future, we have this 10 of Swords here. Now, I would say this is about things that have happened in the past and that's really bothered you. But you're at the end. When we come to number 10, you're at the end of something. You're getting ready to start over again, a new beginning about something. So you have had some difficulty in the recent past. And now the future is saying, okay, this is over. It's time for you to move forward. And we have the Ace of Wands here. Okay, so you have new projects that you want to work on, new things that you want to do. This is wonderful. So it looks like you have this urge to create some things, some new opportunities are coming for you. There's going to be new growth for you. So it's a good thing that you have whatever you went through in the past that you were judging yourself about, and you've realized that you had to let it go. Now you're ready to start over with this Ace of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This shows that you've been working really hard. You've been doing, you've been producing some things. You've been very independent. Your environment, though, is like, it's whatever's going on for you right now. It's not going to be a quick move. This is a slow moving night. And so things are going to happen, but they're not going to come into fruition probably as fast as you would want them to. But things will happen for you. And we have the Magician here. Wow, this is really wonderful, Aquarius, because you have all that you need to make the things that you want to happen happen. The Magician is a very successful creative kind of person, gets things moving. He has the power to make his manifestations come true. So this is where you're at right now. This is where you're at right now. And not only that, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is your final outcome. Now, this High Priestess has a lot of knowledge. This is telling me that you have a lot of knowledge. It's just the thing is, are you going to use it? Let go of that past. You go in and go in and tap into your intuition and see what it is that spirit wants you to do. And you're very sensitive and that kind of thing. So I know that you should be able to do that. All right, Aquarius. So things are looking good for you. You're starting off the year in a really positive mode. It's just the fact that you need to let go of whatever that is that you're thinking about from the past, and move forward. So things are looking good for you. And thank you so much for being here. Okay, does anyone in the chat have any questions for me? Um, I think we've done 6. We'll do the next 6 tomorrow. Does anyone have any questions concerning anything that I have read on so far, or any other questions that you may need for me to answer? I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys so much for being here to support me. I think that what we're going to do, though, it's been 1 hour, so we're going to end this chat. And if no one has any questions for me, I'm trying to see. And we will move on tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here, and we will continue this tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye now.